Celine Tam, the young singing sensation who took the world by storm, just revealed something shocking. Her parents have been behind a secret struggle she's faced all along. But one mysterious call after a concert changed everything, hinting at a darker truth behind her path. Tune in, because what her parents did next will leave you speechless. The blossoming exploration of Celine Tam life before her fame. Celine Tam became known around the world after she wowed audiences with her incredible singing on America's Got Talent. But her life after the show wasn't as easy as it seemed. Even though she gained a lot of attention, balancing her music career with everyday life brought new challenges. In this story, we'll take a closer look at her journey, which is both inspiring and heartwarming. One night, after a concert, Celine received a mysterious call that could change her career forever. Let's first talk about her life before her fame. Often compared to the famous singer Celine Dion, she had already started her musical path long before she appeared on the popular TV show. She was born on November 22, 2007, in Hong Kong. Music was always a big part of her life, mainly because of her father, Dr. Steve Tam, who was a music lover and teacher. It wasn't easy managing such a young star's growing abilities, but Dr. Tam managed to balance being both a supportive father and a great coach. Thanks to this caring environment, her talents were able to blossom early on. She began taking part in local singing competitions, where her talent stood out immediately. Her first major spotlight came during the Let's Sing Kids contest, where her powerful voice and love for singing won over both the audience and the judges. This early success opened the door for even bigger chances. In 2015, she entered Britain's Got Talent. Although she didn't make it far in the competition, it gave her some early recognition. But her big moment came in 2017 when she auditioned for America's Got Talent. By then, her life had been filled with musical experiences, and she was ready for this next big step toward her dreams. Her performance on America's Got Talent was unforgettable. She dazzled the audience and judges with her audition and later, her semi-final performance. On August 1, 2017, at just 9 years old, she stepped onto the stage to face the judges Simon Cowell, Heidi Klum, Mel B, and Howie Mandel. While she felt a mix of excitement and nerves, she chose a song close to her heart, My Heart Will Go On, a tribute to Celine Dion, the singer she was named after. Her performance left the entire room silent, moved by the emotions she expressed through her singing. Now, imagine standing in front of thousands, just 9 years old, and owning the stage. Her ability to connect with the audience was astonishing. When she reached the high notes, everyone could tell she was not just another contestant but a rising star. The applause that followed was loud and filled with appreciation. Growing up surrounded by music, she was now ready for even bigger things. Little did anyone know just how far her talent would take her. Her career took off after her first big successes, and she continued to amaze people on stages all around the world. After being on America's Got Talent, her life became very busy with performances and new opportunities. Despite all the excitement, she stayed humble, thanks to the strong support from her family, especially her father. He played an important role, not only as her mentor but also as her biggest fan, always reminding her to stay focused on enjoying the music while growing as an artist. Her father's approach was a careful balance. He wanted her to develop her musical skills but also made sure that she still had fun along the way. This mix of hard work and joy helped her grow into the talented young musician she is today. With her family by her side, especially her father's guidance, she was able to focus not only on her career but also on staying grounded and enjoying every step of her journey. Next, we see her rise from singing in the car to shining on stage. Behind the curtain, being in the spotlight at a young age can be tough, but with her father's steady guidance and encouragement, she stayed focused on her love for singing and performing. This helped her stay true to herself while navigating the pressures of becoming a rising star. From singing in the car as a little girl to becoming a well-known performer, her journey is more than just a story about talent. It shows how important family support and persistence are when chasing big dreams. Her family's dedication to helping her succeed, along with her passion for music, has taken her to stages across the world. Her story proves that when young talent is supported and encouraged in the right way, amazing things can happen. The judges on America's Got Talent played a key role in recognizing her potential. Simon Cowell, known for his honest and sometimes tough feedback, was clearly impressed by her performance. He praised her vocal talent and the emotion she brought to the stage. Heidi Klum found her completely charming, and both Mel B and Howie Mandel were full of admiration for her unique gift. Watching from the sidelines, her family couldn't have been prouder, seeing all their hard work and support pay off. But the most unforgettable moment was when guest judge Laverne Cox pressed the golden buzzer. That sent her straight to the live shows, avoiding any eliminations, and truly marked a turning point in her journey. That golden buzzer moment, with the confetti falling around her and the cheers of the audience filling the air, was pure joy for her and her family. Laverne Cox calling her voice fantastic was a huge compliment, and the video of her audition quickly went viral. Millions of people watched her perform, bringing even more attention to this young star. It was a huge step forward in her career. She stepped on stage confidently, dressed in soft pastel colors that matched the positive and upbeat mood of the song. Her voice, which was both sweet and strong, filled the room as she sang. The audience was drawn in, and the background of soft clouds added to the performance, making it even more magical. Once again, the judges were impressed, especially Simon Cowell, who commented on how much she had grown as a performer. But just when it seemed like everything was going perfectly, a new twist in the competition brought unexpected challenges for her, testing her ability to stay calm and strong in a high-pressure environment. Sometimes, in life and in competitions, things don't go exactly as planned. Celine's story shows us that even when faced with challenges, persistence and love for what you do can help you succeed. He was genuinely happy with her recent performance, saying it was a big improvement from previous ones and that it really suited her voice. He pointed out how she handled the song well, showing that she had grown a lot as an artist. It was clear that she had worked hard to reach this level, and her performance reflected that effort. Simon Cowell, known for his tough feedback, was pleased with her progress, and it showed that she was moving in the right direction. The cheers quiet down as we see not every performance is perfect. The unexpected dissonance of a rising star, however, Mel B wasn't as impressed. She felt the song choice didn't do justice to her talents. Mel thought the song was too dramatic and didn't allow her to show off her full range of vocal skills. In her view, there was something missing emotionally, something that could have made the performance even more impactful. The audience didn't seem to agree with Mel B, though, as they clearly enjoyed her performance, which led to some disagreement between them. This contrast in opinions highlighted how different people can see performances in various ways, depending on what they value the most. Heidi Klum and Howie Mandel, on the other hand, agreed with Simon's positive take. Heidi praised her obvious talent and her confidence on stage, saying it was clear that she had a bright future ahead. Howie also noted how much she had grown over the competition, highlighting her professionalism and poise. The different opinions from the judges showed how subjective these talent shows can be. Some focus more on technical skill, while others look for emotional depth, and it's often up to the performer to balance both. As she moved closer to the semifinals, the pressure continued to build. The competition was getting tougher, and more eyes were on her, waiting to see if she could keep up her impressive performances. For her, this journey was about more than just singing well. It was about finding her place in the music world and growing as an artist. Each performance was a chance to prove herself and learn something new. Her family was always there to support her, which helped boost her confidence during these challenging times. A key turning point for her was when she decided to change her song for the semi-finals. This was a risky decision, but one that showed her desire to connect more deeply with both the audience and the song. Choosing How Far I'll Go symbolized her willingness to push herself further and explore new aspects of her talent. This choice reflected her maturity as an artist and her understanding of how to create a memorable performance. It was clear that she was thinking strategically about her career, making decisions that would help her grow in the long term. Each round brought new challenges, and each one helped her become more confident and skilled. This experience was invaluable for her future, giving her the tools she would need to succeed in the music industry. Even though the show was a competition, for her, it was also a time of learning and self-discovery. She was growing into a well-rounded artist, and that was just as important as winning. Every performance wasn't just about impressing the judges but about improving herself and learning to connect with her audience. She was on a path to becoming more than just a singer, she was becoming a true performer. This journey, full of ups and downs, showed that success is not just about hitting the right notes but also about perseverance and growth. Her story didn't end with America's Got Talent. Even though she didn't make it to the finals, it was clear that this was just the beginning of something much bigger. Despite not advancing, she handled the situation with grace and didn't let the disappointment overshadow her achievements. Her fans and family were proud of her, and her strength in the face of elimination showed her maturity. On social media, she thanked everyone for their support, and it was clear that her journey on the show had given her the confidence to continue pursuing her dreams. Offstage, her real challenge starts as she faces new rivals. After the competition, her career started to take off. She began to get more opportunities to perform, and she didn't waste any of them. She kept working hard, using every chance to show her talent and connect with more people. Her return to Hong Kong was met with excitement, and she became a well-known figure, participating in various singing competitions and events. It was obvious that America's Got Talent had opened many doors for her, and she was eager to step through each one. In a competition like this, where so many talented performers are competing, it's important to remember that growth and learning are just as important as winning. For her, this experience was more than a contest, it was a step towards something much bigger. It gave her the skills, confidence, and support she needed to continue her career and follow her passion. As she continued her journey, she faced strong competition from other performers like Angelica Hale, a 10-year-old singer who wowed the audience with her powerful voice. Angelica's performance of Without You was a showstopper, earning her widespread applause. This raised the stakes even more for her, as the competition was filled with incredible talent. But instead of backing down, she used this challenge as motivation to push herself even further, always striving to do her best. Though her time on America's Got Talent ended before the finals, it was clear that her journey was far from over. What she learned on the show would stay with her, helping her as she moved forward in her career. This wasn't just the end of a chapter, it was the beginning of a new adventure, one that would see her exploring new opportunities and reaching new heights. With each performance, she continued to grow, and her story became one of resilience, dedication, and passion. In 2017, Celine amazed everyone with her performance at the Miss Hong Kong pageant. She sang My Heart Will Go On, and the audience couldn't get enough of it, clapping loudly and showing just how much they loved it. Even though she was young. Celine's talent was clear, and this moment marked the start of her journey in the entertainment world. Her ability to sing such a powerful song not only showed off her voice but also her emotional connection to the music, something that touched the hearts of many who were watching. It was this moment that set the stage for what was to come in her promising career. This time, she wasn't just performing for fans but competing against well-known, experienced musicians. Even though she was still young, Celine entered the competition with confidence and showed that she had what it took to be there. Her voice impressed both the judges and the audience, and she was able to perform different types of songs with ease. Her versatility and ability to perform emotionally deep songs stood out the most. This competition helped her grow not only as a singer but as an artist. It gave her the experience to handle bigger stages and more complex music, which was a big step forward in her career. After her time on Singer 2018, Celine sought new opportunities to work with other musicians. One of the most memorable collaborations she had was with Jeffrey Lee, a fellow young singer. Together, they performed the song You Raise Me Up, and their performance quickly became popular online. People from all over the world shared and watched their video, and it wasn't long before it reached millions of views. Their voices blended beautifully, and fans and critics alike praised their heartfelt delivery. The song, which has a strong, uplifting message, touched many people, and their performance was a perfect fit for that emotion. This duet also marked the beginning of a strong musical partnership between Celine and Jeffrey, as they continued to perform together. Teaming up with Jeffrey Lee, they make each other's music soar. Performing with Jeffrey Lee not only brought more attention to Celine's talent, but it also allowed her to grow as a performer. They continued to collaborate, singing in various events, and their bond became even stronger. The way they worked together on stage showed their shared love for music and how well they complemented each other. For Celine, these collaborations pushed her to explore more musical styles and sharpen her skills even more. The experiences she gained through these performances helped her connect with a wider audience and introduced her to fans who might not have known her before. Celine was ready to step back into the spotlight again, this time on a global scale. She joined the World's Got Talent special, which brought together some of the most talented performers from around the world. This was another chance for Celine to show how much she had grown as an artist. Her performance on the show was filled with emotion, and it resonated with people from all over the world. Viewers were moved by her sincerity and technical ability, and once again, Celine proved that she was a force to be reckoned with. She earned the Golden Buzzer, which sent her straight to the top 8 finalists. Although she didn't win the competition, her participation alone was a huge achievement and an important moment in her career. Isn't it amazing how Celine continues to captivate audiences around the world? Her journey shows how persistence and passion can lead to incredible growth, and she's far from done. As she continues to perform, she's only getting better, and there's no doubt she'll keep surprising us with her talent. Another important part of Celine's career is how she uses social media to connect with her fans. In today's world, platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook are essential for artists who want to stay in touch with their audience, and Celine has done just that. She regularly posts updates about her career, shares behind-the-scenes moments, and even gives fans a peek into her personal life. This has helped her build a loyal following, with fans from all over the world who feel connected to her journey. It's not just about the music anymore, it's also about the bond she creates with her audience. Through social media, she's able to share her love for music with fans on a more personal level, and this interaction keeps her fans engaged and excited about what she'll do next. What do you think sets Celine Tam apart in the competitive world of music? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.